Okay, guys, we are back at it. So, we're kind of seeing how Trump's navigating through all these problems that he's been having, whether it be domestically or internationally, overseas. Still hasn't solved the Ukraine-Russia issue. Middle East is messed up. Domestically, he's having some problems with judges and stuff like that. And anyway, so we got on top of that, right? His cabinet members, one of which RFK Jr., who's supposed to be the Secretary of Health and Human Services, supposed to, he campaigned on taking down big pharma, and he wants to change conventional medicine and this and that. He's sitting here with this guy Mark Pocaine, right? And he told the entire press conference there that he's not qualified to give medical advice, which is absolutely ridiculous because he's been campaigning his entire life on giving medical advice. He's built a public persona doing that. Let's get into this clip, man. This is some wild work here.
I think that might be helpful is you've previously said you've vaccinated your children. Just because I think this is a helpful answer, and this isn't a gotcha, I promise. If you had a child today, would you vaccinate that child for measles?
For measles, probably for measles. What I would say is my opinions about vaccines are irrelevant. I have directed Jay Bhattacharya.
Sure. No, like I said, I don't want to.
So that everybody can make that decision. But I don't want to seem like I'm being evasive.
Yeah.
But I don't think people should be taking medical advice from me.
Right. No, I got that. And I'm not asking you to give them medical advice, but would you vaccinate your child for measles?
If I answer that question directly, that it will seem like I'm giving advice to other people, and I don't want to be doing that. I want people to make.
But that's kind of your jurisdiction because CDC does give advice, right? I'm not trying to do it as a gotcha. It's just kind of something that might be.
All right, man. So, I mean, this is wild because this guy built a whole persona on giving out medical advice and, and he's had he's such an opinionated guy when it comes to this type of stuff. And now he all of a sudden doesn't have an opinion, which is ridiculous. And then there's another clip saying that he gave his kids all the vaccines that he complains about, measles, varicella, chickenpox, all that shit, man. He gave all his kids all that shit, man. And then while, he's having his hearing, all of a sudden, these protesters come out of nowhere. Take a look at this clip, guys, because he looked like he felt like it looked like there's a potential assassination attempt or some shit. Look at how
with less.
Look at this.
The budget I'm presenting today supports these goals and reflects.
Look at the police just pick these people up and throw them the fuck out.
The witness will suspend. The committee will come to order. Capitol Police are asked to remove the individuals from the hearing room. Members of the audience,
look at this
are
chaos.
reminded disruptions will not be tolerated.
Look at Ben Cohen there. Ben Cohen right there.
Members of the audience are reminded disruptions will not be permitted while the committee conducts its business.
Cohen
Capitol Police
was the
are asked
only
to
one
remove
talking about
the individuals from the hearing room.
Holy shit, man. Like, it looked like somebody was about to get assassinated there and shit. Maybe RFK Jr. was having PTSD or, no offense to the guy, but, but you guys saw Ben Cohen. He stood there and was talking about Gaza. Everybody else was complaining about Medicaid and all this other shit. So shout out to him. But yeah, man, how do you build a public persona on being this medical expert, and saying he's gonna fight off big pharma and fuck the vaccine and all that shit, and all of a sudden you can't give basic advice on whether you would give your kids the measles vaccine? Like, come on, dude. And that's what I'm talking about with this whole Trump administration, his cabinet, is that regardless of any policies that Trump has made, regardless of anything that he's done, the industries have not shifted anything that they're doing, right? Obviously, this is his first 100 days, so let's give him the benefit of the doubt. But, like, industries are not scared of Trump, right? So that kind of tells you, like, because big pharma stocks have risen ever since he got elected. So, I mean, it kind of just tells you that, these people are not threatened by any political action taken against them, right? So, but yeah, man, this is an eye opener here for sure.